And I will swear you again. And again. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Whenever you're ready, Ms. Griffin.
Thank you, Judge. And may I share my screen?
Yes.
And we left off with clip 18 from People's Exhibit 29.
Then here you asked her, this is now in July, can I get my dates up today? Right. Okay, so still nothing has happened. And then some pictures, we liked it. How many pictures do you think she sent you over this period? You didn't share them to nobody. I tried to figure out how to get them off the internet and anything like that. I usually get up pretty quickly and save them down here. These fake invisible folders that are really, as you can see, not invisible. Yes. Right. Alright, so then still this is July and it's talking about she wants to fly, you're very busy. So we're still entertaining here at this point. Alright, so here, I just want to give you this date will make you remember what was going on because she said, I want to talk to you. Are you busy? Text me. Where are you at? I'm trying. She's going all this. And then you said, why? Go upstairs in the bathroom. So you obviously were at the house. Alright, and you said, why? And she said, just go. And then you said, we doing something or what? Oh, she said, we doing something or what? And you said, no. And she says, I want to lay with you. And you said, I'm going upstairs. And I said, okay, Shannon's going to be up here too. I just want to chill with you. So, is she? Yes. You know she wants some gifts, so she going to follow you upstairs.
Shannon?
Okay. So this is that day. And then you said, not getting me. This is your day. So apparently you weren't understanding it. So that's entertaining. Okay. I know what's mine. Give her some gift. So ask and shut up. So basically he's telling you, give her some so she can shut up and leave you alone. She only acted like that because she's horny. And then you said, I want to see you while you're in the shower. And I'm In the shower, hope you know that we're fucking today, is what you sent her. Hope you know that we're fucking today, okay, I'm fine with it. We're still entertaining here. Alright, so still nothing is happening. No kissing, nothing, no touching, rubbing, nothing. Over here, she's kind of talking about don't park in front of the house. You better hurry up. She's trying to get you to sneak into the house. Was that ever something that you guys played joke about that you were to sneak in up there or something? Why are you like sneaking around? You can't. It's not set up that way. What about when you're at the shop? Did she ever try coming up and touching you or anything like that during all of this? There's always somebody there. Is there a room in the shop? No, I'm saying, is there like a private room? Like if you were tired and wanted to sleep there, there's a cot? I mean, you're saying this whole time, I'm just...
She never did like a one-on-one with you to observe, or? And I know you say that's right, but she said, like, all right, enough talk, let's do it. Like, anything that she ever, like, trying to make something, you know, you said did that. Did you ever have to physically stop? Okay. All right.
So you're...
Playing clip 19.
Did you ever get a room with her? Never? That same night that she went missing, you didn't get a room? You went straight home that night? When you get a room, when you have a show? So if you went somewhere, they would have your ID and stuff on file? Even on a short stay, or... I don't know, I never had a short stay. Do you make you your ID no matter what?
And playing clip 20.
Now we are in September, okay? She says, my period doesn't come at all. Hello, are you there? And you asked, what do you mean? She said, it had not came. Since when? Since I was in the hospital. That was last month. I'm scared, I don't know what to do. I have to go to the doctors. You said that you said this. You said that you took a pregnancy test and it was negative.
Do you remember that conversation, man? That was the only time that she said, she fighting the knee, though.
So you said she was laying pregnant.
The doctor. You think that time when she was missing?
Alright, you said that you took a pregnancy test and it was negative. I did. So open another one. Is what you told her. She said, I can't have no money. She said, you go get one. She said, you ain't scared to get a plan B. Get
you say, like, is this the point where we're switching over to Shannon, or is that pretty much her?
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, it's
So,
also her.
in the other one, you can't remember, you're talking about, you can't know.
Yeah, that's right.
Was she just saying abortion?
Right.
So, but that was talking about the pill back then too.
Yeah.
So, we are feeling false, yes. She does ask if you'll cuddle. Did you ever just cuddle with her on the couch? Not sexually, not whatever, like, did she ever, when you came over, she'd sit next to you, like,
Do you want water or something?
I have, So now she's talking to you about, now she's upset. See all this? And you sent one, like you, I get you don't like conflict, you don't like breaking nothing, and you not want to break. Just to let you know what's wrong, I know you're cheating. I just want to talk, I really don't want to lose you. When we talk later, so what would she feel that, how is it that she would feel like you are cheating on her? Like, did you ever tell her that on these phone calls, like, I'm gonna wait for you, and it's just gonna be us, and when we get older, since, no, I know. I'm saying there's some phone calls, like, so, because that's just a trying to figure out, like, why would she even have cheating on you?
Does she know your lifestyle? I mean, if the ladies are talking about, like, you have a couple ladies. Okay, so she would know that you have a couple ladies, and or, like, you gave her cheating. Yeah, okay. So say she knows. She's talking to the ladies in the house, and hopefully they didn't know you have a couple. Okay, so. Yeah.
When I first talking to her, she complains about a field class that the baby was spraying her. What was that message? Like, you remember that message at all? Well, it's definitely her. She's so small already that if there's 4 or 5 months, that's you really haven't had to change clothes yet, and it's getting ready to. Well, the first one is different than the other ones.
Now, Sergeant, I had asked you yesterday about the subscriber information as it relates to People's Exhibit 16, which is for that 231-743-3137 text now number. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Okay. And I had asked you about the phone ownership dates. What is the actual registration date as it relates to that phone number for Keziah Harris? These are limited.
If I could look at the report to refresh.
Intermatter.
Yes.
Thank you.
The registration date for the 231 number is March 4th, 2023.
Okay, and that's as it relates to Keziah Harris getting that number.
Yes.
Thank you. Now, I want to just backtrack a little bit before getting back to the messages. You had stated yesterday that when you searched Mr. Butts' home, you had found some guns.
Yes.
Did you, in any other searches, did you find any other kind of weapons?
Yes.
And what were the, well, first, where were they found and what were they?
When we had searched Neff, there was a firearm inside the vehicle, the same vehicle that had Mr. Butts' phone. That firearm was later determined to be registered to Tashiana. When we searched Mr. Butts' car, there were several like kitchen knives in there throughout the car, various sizes. There was the weapons that were inside his home. And I believe that was as far as any weapons. There might have been some other type of blunt instrument or something, but nothing significant that I documented.
Okay. And Mr. Butts' vehicle that Escalade was processed,
Yes.
and those items were sent to the lab,
Yes.
and that's along with Miss Latricia Johnson's Nissan.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I want to talk in your training and experience, having been with police for 24 years. Have you seen types of wounds made through clothing?
Yes.
Okay. Now, you saw the black hoodie that was recovered had some holes in the head, in the hood area.
Yes.
Okay. Now, are you familiar with what, like either some sort of like sharp object or a gun or something of the sort? Are you familiar with what that would look like through clothing?
And yeah, at this point I'm going to object. I think the answer would call for her to speculate on what caused these wounds.
I'm not asking her to say what caused the
I'm
holes.
sorry, called the holes, my
In this
apologies.
specific
Yeah,
case, but in her
correct.
experience.
Yes.
Okay,
That's
you may be objecting after a few questions, but for this one, overruled.
Yeah. So throughout the hundreds of scenes that I've been to, various scenes, whether they may be fatal stabbing, it may be a blunt force trauma. I've responded and processed many gunshot scenes. When there's clothing where a weapon was used, you do see that type of tearing. It could be from a bullet hole. It could be from
knife. It could also be from a struggle or pulling.
Okay. And just to be clear, you don't know how those holes got in the hood of that black hoodie?
Correct.
Okay. But those holes could be, in your experience, consistent with things that you have observed in your training and experience as it relates to struggles, stabs, bullets, things of that sort?
Correct.
Okay. Now, on Mr. Butts' phone, after that January 9th text to Naziah saying okay, was there any other texts to Naziah's number after that date?
From Mr. Butts' phone?
Yes.
No.
Okay. There was no attempts to reach Naziah's number on Mr. Butts' phone?
There was no contact between Mr. Butts' phone and the text now number after that.
Okay. And in your role in this case, did you go through Naziah's kind of social media records and things like that?
Yes.
Okay. And since January 9th, 2024, have you been able to find anything as it relates, anything from Naziah Harris on social media?
No.
Now, we got to hear some of these text messages in the interview, but going through them, that's what we're going to start now. Let's start with 15. Starting with people's exhibit 15. These are the messages from 313-379-5882. And do you have a copy with you?
I don't have a copy of that number.
Can you read the messages that were sent from that number to Jarvis Butts' number, or I guess the messages that were captured within People's Exhibit 15? So, including the dates and approximate times.
So the first message is September 24th, 2022 at 22:15 hours UTC. She sends, "Bald head Janiyah, come here."
And that's to a number that's not Mr. Butts.
Correct.
Okay.
Then the next message is on September 27th, 2022. All of these dates are from 2022. So September 27th at 1:37 a.m. UTC. It is sent to Mr. Butts' phone. "We fitnessing, happy birthday." Immediately after that, at the 17-second mark, again to Mr. Butts' phone, it says, "Come on." On that date, September 27th at 1:52 a.m., another message is sent to Butts' phone asking, "You okay?" September 27, 2022, 1:54 a.m., she sent a message, "Where we doing it at your choice." Immediately following that text, a message is received to Naziah, to this text now number, from Mr. Butts' phone that says, "You tell me." 9:27, 1:55 a.m., a message is replied to Jarvis, says, "Basement." 1:56 a.m., a message is sent to Naziah from Mr. Butts' phone that says, you sure? At 1:56 a.m., a message is sent to Neziah, from Neziah to Mr. Butts, saying, or job. At 1:57 a.m., a message is sent to Neziah from Mr. Butts' phone, saying, can you suck my dick, please? The message immediately following that, from Mr. Butts' phone to Neziah, and make sure you erase the messages. Still September 27th, 1:59 UTC, a message is sent to Mr. Butts that says, okay, that is what I planned to do. Another message is immediately following that at 2:01 to Mr. Butts. You turn me on just looking at you, and then there's a bunch of letters, which possibly is maybe an image that was sent that doesn't capture on the messages. 2:02 a.m. Neziah sends another message to Jarvis. What time to be in the basement? 2:03 a.m. he replies and sends her a message that says, go change your clothes and take your panties off. Neziah replies to Mr. Butts and says the letter K. At 2:10 a.m., so 7 minutes later, a message is sent from Neziah to Jarvis's phone. I hear you, what you looking at? Jarvis replies back immediately to her saying the letter U. At 2:13 a.m. UTC, still on September 27th, Neziah sends Jarvis a message that says, I know, I'm finna sleep good. There's another message directly after that that has a bunch of symbols, so I'm not sure if it was one of those little emojis. 2:14 a.m. she sends to him, what about you? The next message she sends to him immediately after, sometimes I be wanting to live with you. 2:16 a.m. she sends to him, you know what I mean. 2:18 a.m. she sends, what time I'm ready. 2:23 a.m. she sends to Mr. Butts' phone number, we not doing it or what? 2:23 a.m. Neziah sends to Mr. Butts, I really want you. This is still on the same day, September 27th, 2022. This is now 2:23 a.m. UTC time. Mr. Butts replies to Neziah, yes. 2:24 a.m. Neziah sends, pull your car down the street and come back, I'll be waiting. 2:25 a.m. Jarvis's phone replies back to her, come ride with me and Nye, N-I-Y. 2:25 a.m. she replies, did they say I can come? At 2:30 UTC, she sends him a message that says, I'm sorry but love you. 2:30 UTC, he immediately replies back, come on. 2:31, Neziah replies, I can't, I'm going to get in trouble. The next message is at 2:35. She sends, when you come back, drop Nye off, pull your car down the street, and I'll come in the base, I'll be waiting. Then immediately after that, she sends, basement, please. Jarvis replies, okay. At 2:40, Jarvis replies, you in the basement yet? Immediately after that, Neziah replies back, yeah. now we are, the next day being, it's now September 28th, 2:28 a.m. UTC. She sends Jarvis a message that says, "Are we doing it tonight? I'm ready, fresh out the shower." The next message is a reply from him to her. Well, this is September 30th now at 1:25 a.m. UTC. He replies, "Yo." September 30th, 2:59, she replies, "You coming over?" She then sends another message directly after that, "Don't have school." At 3:07, a reply is received to Naziah from Jarvis saying, "Yep." She then replies, "K, we'll be waiting." At 3:17 a.m., he sends another message, she sends a message to Jarvis that says, "Text me when you get here." At 3:21 a.m., this is still September 30th date, Jarvis replies and sends a message to her saying, "Outside." Now we have skipped to September 30th, but it is now on here at 23:13 hours UTC. She sends a message to Jarvis saying, "Hey boo, you coming over?" The next message is now October 1st, 2022, 1:51 UTC. She sends a message to Jarvis asking, "You coming?"
And are there any other messages to Jarvis after that? Mr. Butts' phone?
No.
Okay. And now, do those indicate whether or not they were deleted?
Yes.
Okay. And how many of those were deleted? Or how many of them were not deleted is a better question.
Looks like all of them were deleted except for the one where she was, at the very beginning, she had actually texted somebody else, which I believe might have been Shannon's phone at the time, saying, "Baldhead Janiyah, come here." But all the messages between the 8719, which is Jarvis's number, are marked on here as deleted except, let's see. On September 30th, the "Hey boo, you coming over?" And the "You coming" text, those ones were not deleted and still show on here.
Okay, so those last two.
Yes.
Okay. And Brenda, now, going through people's exhibit 16 messages, as it relates to the 231-743-3137. Oh, I'm sorry, before that, without telling us Naziah's actual birthday, in September 24th, 2022, what age had Naziah just turned?
In 22,
Yes.
she would have just turned 12.
Now, do you have a set of these, the messages from the 231 number?
Yes.
Okay. Now I want to go through those. And there are sections that are highlighted, and I want to follow along. What is the first message that is sent?
It is sent on March 4th, 2023 at 23:35 UTC. It's sent to Jarvis's 8719 number, and it says, "It's me, Naziah."
Okay. And just for clarification purposes, all the messages within this exhibit are sent to Jarvis's 8719 number.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I want to jump to March 16th of 2023. There's a highlighted message there. Can you read that one?
Yeah. So just before that, the UTC time on here, just so I'm not having to math throughout, from March 10th to November 3rd, it would be minus 4 hours. So any date that falls within those days would be minus 4. Any dates outside of those ranges would be minus 5 hours.
You said that's
But I'm
March-
gonna read it off of here what the time is stamped in date.
Okay, you said that's March 10th through November,
3rd,
okay, that's minus 4 UTC.
minus 4, yes.
Okay. So continue with that.
Yep,
March
so
16th.
March 16th, 2023 at 0006 hours, she receives a message from Jarvis that says, "Stop messing with people and just be mine."
And was that deleted?
No.
Now, moving on to, moving on to May 3rd, 2023. There's a set of highlighted messages. Can you read those?
Yeah, so these messages are May 3rd, 2023, starting at 15:06. Jarvis sends a message that says, "I'm coming to get you." Immediately after, Naziah replies, "What you mean?" Jarvis then replies to her, "You heard me." Immediately after that, Naziah replies to Jarvis, "You can't do that." Then sends another message immediately after, which is now still 15:07 hours, that says, "I'm finna go to lunch, love you."
And were any of those messages deleted?
No.
Now, moving to May 30th of 2023.
May 30th, 2023 at 13:01 hours, she sends a message to Jarvis that says, "I miss you." At 13:02 hours, he replies back, the letters "I-M-U," and then the number 2.
And were either of those deleted?
No.
And what about starting with May 31st of 2023?
May 31st, 2023, this is at 13:37 hours. He sends her a message that says, "I can't stop thinking about you either." The next message then goes and is now June 5th, 2023 at 11:59 p.m., 11:59 UTC. She sends a message to Jarvis, "Hey, you may think I'm ignoring you, but I'm not. My phone broke." At 12 o'clock, another message is sent, "So I will text you off this number." At 12:01, same date, she sends him a message, "Are you mad at me?" At 12:01, he replies back to her, "Yes." At 12:02, she replies back the letter Y. At 12:03, she sends, "Please don't be mad." At 12:04, she sends, "Can you tell me why you mad at me, yes or no?" At 12:05, he replies to her saying, "I haven't seen or talked to you."
Okay. Now, first, were any of those deleted?
No.
Okay. Now, I want to actually go to one that I did not highlight. 12:08 on June 5th, 12:08 and 28 UTC through June 5th, 12:08 and 49 UTC. Can you read those?
Those three?
Yes.
Okay, so June 5th, 2023, 12:08, 28 seconds. He sends her a message with the letters WYA. At 12:08, 35 seconds, she replies, "School." 12:08, 49, he sends her a message that says, I'm at your house.
And now, I want to go, actually, can you keep reading through June 5th at 12:09? Oh. 12:09 and 4 seconds.
So the next, so just one more message down?
Yeah, just keep reading it.
Okay. 12:08, June 5th, he had sent to her, I'm at your house. At 12:09 and 4 seconds, she says, damn, we was just. Then immediately after that is another text that says, there. Then at 12:11, she sends him, you bet not be in my room. At 12:12, she sends, I need another phone. At 12:13, she sends, I miss you. At 12:14, he sends her a message that says, I stole your panties.
Okay. And now, were any of those messages deleted?
No.
Now I want to go to June 16th. There's some highlighted messages there.
June 16th, 2023, at 2:50 a.m. and 25 seconds, she sends to Jarvis, didn't I make you come faster than ever? On June 17th, at 8:59 and 06 seconds, she sends to Jarvis, I'm sorry for making you mad, but do you ever think how I feel knowing that I can't have you to myself, but you have me to yourself, and no, I'm not seeing anybody else, I swear.
And were either of those deleted?
No.
Now I want you to go down on the page to June 23rd. And there's a set that are highlighted.
Yes. June 23rd, 2023, at 23:54 hours, she sends a message to Jarvis, the letter U, then you going to hit it from the back again, with question marks. At the next day, which is now June 24th, at 19:11 hours, he sends her a message that says, send me some pictures, please. At 19:20, she replies, don't you still got the other pics? At 19:47, he replies to that and says, no. At 20:19 hours, she sends to him, I will send some.
And now moving through to June 26th. There's a set highlighted there. Oh wait, sorry, first, those ones that you just read, were those deleted?
Yes.
Okay, now moving to June 26th.
June 26, 2023, at 16:31 hours, she sends a message to Jarvis that says, call me when you have time. At 16:33 hours, he replies back to her, I want some pussy. At 16:33 hours and 50 seconds, she replies back to him, you can have some. At 16:39 hours and 41 seconds, he replies to Messiah, when? At 16:49 hours and 28 seconds, she sends to Jarvis, whenever you come get me. At 21:16 hours, she sends to Jarvis, call me, want to tell you some, S-U-M. At 21:24 hours, she sends a message to Jarvis that says, you can get some today. At 21:24 hours, she sends another message that says, you can get some pussy today.
And were any from that set deleted?
Yes, all of them.
All of them, okay. Now moving to June 27th. there's a set that's highlighted. Can you read those, please?
Yes. June 27th at 7:55 UTC. There is a incoming call to Naziah from Jarvis that is listed as a missed call, and the name on here that she has this number saved is Bae for Life, BAE, the number 4, and then life. Then at 7:56, he sends her a text that says, "Are you naked yet?" At 7:58, she replies to him and says, "No, I don't want to get naked." At 7:59, she replies, "Are you mad that I didn't get naked?" At 8:01 hours, he sends to her, "I used to you telling me no." At 8:06, still on June 27th, he sends her a message that says, she sends him a message that says, "Come on, babe, I'm sorry, just not in the mood right now, I'm sorry."
Okay, and were those messages deleted?
Yes.
Okay, now, jumping to just a little later in the day, on June 27th, there's a set highlighted.
So on June 27th, now at 16:24 hours, he sends her a message that says, "But I can't nut inside you, so it's different." At 16:25, she replies, "Why you can't? Didn't you do it before?" At 16:25 and 40 seconds, he replies, "But I had to buy a pill to do so." At 16:26, she replies to him, "Yeah, you right." At 16:26, 28 seconds, she sends, "But what you doing?" but it's abbreviated WYD. At 16:28 and 45 seconds, she sends to him, "Are you busy?" with a question mark. And those were deleted.
Thank you. Now, jumping forward to June 28th.
On June 28th, so this next set in here, they're all sent from Naziah to Jarvis,
Yes.
and they start at 17:10 on June 28th, 2023. And it starts off as, "Bae, I didn't go see nobody. I swear I came straight back." At 17:11, "My friend lived right down the street. She didn't answer, so I came back and went to sleep." The next message, "Babe, please, I'm sorry." Immediately after that, she sends, "I didn't sneak out for nobody, I swear." 17:12, 58 seconds, she sends, "I know you having a rough day, but I swear I'm not lying." At 17:14, she sends, "Babe, please, I swear I didn't go see no niggas." 17:14, she sends, "I don't talk to nobody but you." 17:15, she sends, "I was only out for 5 or 10 minutes, I came straight back." 17:15 and 56 seconds, "You didn't respond to none of my messages, so I thought you was asleep, so I went to sleep." 17:17, "Why won't you believe anything I tell you? I'm not like other girls. There is no need for me to lie to you." 17:18, "You said I'm all yours, but you acting like it. You are overthinking it. I just want to be yours." 17:19, "Please stop ignoring my calls. You don't want me to see nobody, and I'm not." 17:20, "Bae, I'm sorry I didn't tell you." 17:21, "I promise you there is no one else." 1724. If you don't believe me, I will send you my Instagram password.
Now, these next messages, from 1724 to 1725, don't read what the username and passwords are, just
Yeah.
that they were sent.
So the next message is she's sending her Instagram username and a password along with her Gmail email and giving the password to that as well.
Okay, and now, starting again with 1726.
So on June 28th, still 1726, the next message is still all being sent to Jarvis from Isaiah are, I hope you believe me now. You really don't want to believe me, but I will tell you the truth every time. Immediately after that, I just want to make your day better, bae. I'm sorry. Feel free to log in at any time or go through my messages. Now at 1742, she sends, I only want to be with you. At 1809, bae, I'm sorry for not telling. I swear I will next time, please. Still 1809, bae, I love you. Please call me back. Now at 1818, come on, babe, please. At 1819, so what if I will be able to get out tonight and I'm calling you and texting you, are you still going to ignore me? At 1821, she sends, you are so busy, I feel like you don't want me. This is why I don't open up to you, because if I do, you get mad and don't want to talk. So how am I going to trust you? I do, but you don't trust me. It's up to if you want to be with me or not. At 1845, she says, I didn't do anything wrong. I don't get why you so upset. At 1846, all I tried to do is make you happy, but clearly I'm not enough for you. Cut me off. I don't anymore. You FRL, for real. Never even fucked with me. All I want is you to love me. At 1847, I tried so hard, but you don't understand that. I'm sorry if you feel like I'm cheating, but I'm not. I gave passwords and all that, and all. What more do I have to prove I'm not cheating? Now this message is when Jarvis actually finally replies, which is at 1855. He sends to her, I'm working, love.
And were those messages deleted?
Yes.
Now, moving on to June 29th.
June 29, 2023 at 21:44 hours. She sends to Jarvis, when you off work. At 21:49, she sends, pick me up before you pick up Janiyah. At 22:02, she sends, hope to see you soon. At 22:47, she sends, I'm never getting out of this hellhole. At 22:48, he replies with the letter Y. 22:48, she sends, she will never let me out. It's so boring over here. 22:50, she sends, well, I will, she has the word she on here, UTM. And then the very next text after that, it says, I will see you tomorrow. Then at 22:50, he replies to her, or tonight.
And were those messages deleted?
Yes.
Now, continuing on June 29th.
June 29th, 22:52 hours. Isaiah sends, are you still picking up Janiyah? 22:53, he replies, when? 22:53, she sends to him, today. At 22:53, he replies back, no. 22:53, 18 seconds, she sends the letter Y. 22:53, he sends back to her, it's just me and you. At 22:53, he sends another message that says, because I was never picking her up. At 22:53, she replies, okay, I really like that it's only me and you. 22:54, he sends back, you really didn't want her there, no way. 22:54, she replies, I know I didn't want her there. 22:55, he replies to her with the letter Y. 22:55, she sends back, because she do too much and you mine. 22:57, Jarvis replies to Neziah saying, meaning. 22:58, he then sends, and Shan said that she said no. Then the next message from him is for today. At 23:06, Neziah sends Jarvis, I know she said no for today. And then at 23:07, Neziah sends, the meaning is you're mine and mine only, the dick, and all you're mine and will stay mine. At 23:14, she sends, I want to know the meaning when you say I'm yours. The date on here is now June 30th at 00:16 hours. Jarvis replies to her and says, all of you. Immediately after that, your mind, body, and soul. At 00:17 hours, he sends to Neziah, the pussy, ass, mouth, legs, arms, face, and then he has the word everything in all caps. At 01:19 hours, she replies, oh really? And then there's some type of emoji. Immediately after that, she says, want to see that tomorrow? And it's the same little symbols on there. At 02:47 hours, he sends back to her, meaning. It's now 06:03 hours. She sends to him, when we fuck. Then at 06:24 hours, he sends a message to her, what you doing, but it's just the letters WYD.
And were those messages all deleted?
Yes.
Okay. Now moving later on in the day to June 30th.
June 30th at 22:18 hours, Jarvis sends to Neziah, I'm outside. Then the next message is at 23:36 hours, he sends to Neziah, go take them panties off. At 23:37 hours, Neziah sends, are we going to the room? 23:37, Jarvis replies, IDK, meaning I don't know. 23:38, she sends to him the letters PLS, or please. 23:38, he replies to her the letter Y. 23:39, she replies back and says, because we got more space. 23:39, he then sends a message to her that says, to do. She then immediately replies, to fuck, WYM, or what you need. Then immediately after that, she sends to him, we going or what?
And moving forward to July 1st. Oh, wait, first of all, were any of those messages just read deleted?
All of these were deleted.
Okay. Now to July 1st.
July 1st, 2023 at 14:31, she sends a message to Jarvis that says GM for good morning. At 15:22, he replies, GM quitting. At 15:24, she sends back, whatever, I was tired. And at 15:28, she sends, still my dick though. At 15:28, he sends to her, there's 3 letter B's, so it's BBB dot BE, and then a space N, and then the uppercase Q and the lowercase q, as we know. He then sends another message at 15:28 with the words no. At 15:29, she sends, okay, fine. Yo, pussy, my dick. He then replies to her at 15:38, who said? She sends back to him, me. It's your pussy.
And were those deleted?
Yes.
And I want to stay on that same page for a second. Sorry. The messages on July 1st, starting from 1907 to 2135.
July 1st, 1907, he sends a message to her that says, I'm trying to fuck. At 1952, she replies back, okay. At 1952, she sends a message that says, WSP, meaning what's up. Then at 21:34, she sends, you still coming, or you was playing about trying to fuck? At 21:35, he replies back to Naziah, I'm serious.
And were those deleted?
Yes.
And now moving on to July 2nd.
July 2nd, 2023 at 15:46 hours, Jarvis sends a message to Naziah that says, can I get my dick sucked today? At 15:47, she replies, sure, no problem. At 15:50, Jarvis replies, yeah, okay. At 15:53, Naziah replies, I'm serious, you can. At 16:33, Naziah sends, there's going to be some type of photo that would have been sent at this time. At 17:08, there's a reply from Jarvis where it says, liked an image. Then at 17:08, Jarvis says, I'm going to sneak in, okay? At 17:08, Naziah replies back, why? 17:08, he says, who is up? At 17:09, she replies, everybody. At 17:09, Jarvis sends some type of photo to Naziah. Immediately after that, she replies, well, damn, I want to lay with you. Then at 17:10, from Naziah, are you here already? At 17:12, Shan told the kids that you said you was on your way, so they know you coming. At 17:13, Naziah sends, I want to see you. 17:21, Naziah sends, so am I just giving you head, or we fucking too, because looking at that picture made me horny. At 17:22, Jarvis replies to her, you tell me. 17:22 and 29 seconds, she says, I wanna fuck too. Immediately after that, she says, so can we? And then at 17:22, 49 seconds, Jarvis replies back to her, yep,
And were those messages deleted?
yes.
Okay. And now, later in the day, on June 2nd, or, I'm sorry, July 2nd, there's a set of messages there.
Yes. July 2nd, 2023, starting at 18:41 hours, she sends to Jarvis, I wanna fuck. At 18:41, do you? 19:04, are you busy, yes or no? 20:06, she sends, text me when you not on BS about fucking, cause you playing. At 20:15, she sends, all I'm trying to say, I just want your body on mine. At 20:44, she says, babe, where you at? 21:52, she says, I'm trying to fuck. 23:58, she sends, she fitting to walk to the store. So now the date's changed to July 3rd and the hours are 00:42. She sends, before we go. At 00:42, 31 seconds, she sends, go upstairs in the bathroom. At 00:42, 48 seconds, Jarvis replies to her, why? At 00:42, 54 seconds, Naziah replies back, just go. At 01:11 hours, Naziah sends, we doing something or what? At 01:12, he replies to her, yep. At 01:23, she replies, I want to lay with you. At 01:30, he replies, I'm going upstairs. At 01:31, she sends, okay, Shan going up there too. At 01:31, she says, I just want to chill with you. At 01:32, he sends back to her, is she? 01:32, and Naziah replies, yes, you know she wants some dick. So she going to follow you upstairs. Then at 01:43 hours, she sends him another picture. 01:43, he replies, not getting any. Then immediately after that, the message says, from him to her, this is your dick. At 01:44, Naziah sends, I know it's mine. Give her some dick, so ass can shut up. At 01:44, give her some so she can shut up and leave you alone. She only acting like that because she's horny. At 01:48, Jarvis replies, I want to see you. Immediately after that, his next message is, while you in the shower. Then at 01:55, she sends him a photo. It is now 02:04 hours. He sends her a message that says, I don't want to give her no dick. At 02:10 hours, these next set of messages are all from Naziah. It says, come back downstairs. Damn, you scared. At 02:44 hours, she sends, hurry up. I want you back. At 02:50 hours, she sends, come downstairs so I can sit on it real quick. At 02:52 hours, she sends, I promise it's not going to be long, just a few, but it's FRW, up and downs, please. Then immediately, right after that is 02:53, she sends the same message, but it's spelled correctly. It says, I promise it's not going to be long, just a few up and downs.
And were all of those messages deleted?
Yes.
Okay. Now moving to July 4th.
July 4th, 2023, at 15:43 hours, Naziah sends Jarvis a message that says, "In the shower right now, I'll text you when I get out." Jarvis then replies, "Hope you know that we fucking today." At 15:43 hours, she replies back, "Okay, fine with me, I was just waiting yesterday." Or, "I was waiting yesterday." At 16:20, she sends him a picture. At 16:20, she sends, "I'm out." At 16:56, a message is received to her. It's loved in image. 16:56, she sends a message, "Are you busy?" It is now July 5th, 05:01 hours. She sends him a message that says, "You was right, it hit different outside."
And were those messages deleted?
Yes.
And moving to July 6th.
July 6th, 2023, at 03:05 hours, Naziah sends to Jarvis, "Yes, I can tell when you come." 03:05 hours, why? Now at 03:20 hours, she sends him a message that says, "So doesn't that mean I'm pregnant?" At 03:21 hours, she sends him a message, "I don't know, so I'm asking you." At 03:33, Jarvis replies to Naziah, "No." 03:39, she replies back, "K." It now jumps to 13:10 hours, still on July 6th. She sends the letters GM. Then at 1400 hours, she sends, "I wanna fuck." At 14:25, he replies, "How?" At 14:26, she says, "I don't know, you got work and I'm just horny." At 14:27, he replies and sends her a message that says, "Where is your nana?" At 14:45, she sends, "Upstairs getting ready." At 14:54, Jarvis sends to her, "She fittin' to go." Then at 14:57, he sends the message, "Hello." At 15:03, Naziah replies, "I don't know." The next message is, "Are you at work?" And at 15:07, Naziah sends, "I will let you know." At 15:08, she sends, "You might can slide if you not so busy at work." At 15:08, Jarvis replies back to Naziah, "Yeah." At 15:08, he then sends, "I'm trying to slide." At 15:13, Naziah sends to Jarvis the word question. Then at 15:13, he replies back, "Yes." At 15:14, she sends, "Do you like your girls skinny?" At 15:14, he replies, "Why you ask that?" At 15:14, she replies, "Just asking," and then there's some type of emojis that must have been sent.
And were those messages deleted?
Yes.
Okay, and moving just a little later in the minutes on July 6th.
Yep, July 6, 15:35, Naziah sends, "I don't think she's going anywhere." At 15:37, Jarvis sends to Naziah, "That's messed up because I was gonna fuck the shit out of you." At 15:37, she sends, "I still want you to do it." At 15:40, she says, sends a message that says, So am I going to see you today on your break?" At 15:59, Jarvis replies, "How?" At 16:01, Naziah sends, Don't you supposed to be bringing me the money anyway, so I will see you? 1603, she says, unless you are going to go to the store and get me some pads and other personal things. 1603, there's some type of emojis that are sent. 1624, she sends, I'm down to my last 3 pads. I would ask Nana, but I can't fit her big pads. I have a little pussy, they shit big. At 1741, she sends a bunch of question marks with the letters WYA. 1757, she sends, what do I supposed to do? What do I supposed to use? 1757, she sends another set of question marks. At 1808, Jarvis replies with the word, huh. At 1810, Neziah says, I don't have any more pads. 1810, I need to get some more and you plan. At 1812, she sends, babe, please. And all of those messages were deleted.
Okay. And moving to July 7th.
July 7th, 2023 at 14:34 hours, Neziah sends a message that says, so what you on today? The next message at 14:35, she sends, you trying to fuck or what? At 14:37, Jarvis replies back, yes. 14:38, Neziah sends, I'm sorry. 14:38 again, she sends, but I hope to see you today. At 14:39, she sends, I didn't know if you were up last night, so I stopped calling and texting. And those messages were deleted.
And now moving to July 10th.
July 10th, 2023 at 16:41 hours. Neziah sends to Jarvis, you trying to get up in this today? At 16:45, he replies, all the time. At 18:54, she sends, you eat lunch yet? Then immediately after, she sends some question marks. Now at 19:54, Neziah sends, yo, job so empty. 19:55, she sends, I was just there. At 19:59, Jarvis replies the letters I and K, or I know. At 19:59, he sends, how you know. At 20:14, Jarvis sends, what's up? 20:39, Neziah replies, I didn't want you to see me. 20:39 hours, so I left. At 20:40, Jarvis sends a message to Neziah saying, who was with you? At 20:40, she replies, nobody. 20:40, again, 37 seconds, she says, you working late today? At 20:40 hours, 38 seconds, Jarvis sends to her, so how did you get to my job? At 20:40, 48 seconds, he then sends, no. 20:40 and 58 seconds, Neziah replies, I walked up there. At 20:41, Jarvis replies back to her, so walk now. At 20:41, Neziah replies, I can't, Nana's back. At 20:42, she sends, can you pull up today since you're not working late? 20:42, she sends a couple question marks. Then he replies at 20:42 and 29 seconds with the word yup. And those messages were deleted.
Okay. And moving on to July 11th.
July 11, 2023 at 18:43 hours, Naziah sends to Jarvis, I wanna fuck. At 1900 hours, he replies, when? At 2012 hours, she sends the 3 letters NVM, or never mind. At 2038, she sends, I took a shower. At 2132, she sends, I be trying so hard not to think about you, but the dick too good not to think about you, and I miss you rubbing on my thigh. The date is now July 12th, and this is at 00:35 hours. She sends, we might go over Shan crib. At 02:55 hours, she sends, I'm fitting to hop in the shower. Call as soon as you get done doing whatever. I want you to tell me how you going to give me my dick for my B-day. Tell me nice and slow and sexy so I can play NVM, you know.
And were those deleted?
Yes.
Okay. And later on July 12th.
July 12th at 14:38 hours, Naziah sends, good morning. Then at 16:47 hours, she sends, did I have panties on? At 16:47, Jarvis replies, no. At 16:50, Naziah sends him some question marks. And then at 1700, she has a missed call from Jarvis's number. It says missed call. She still has him saved in here as Bay for life. At 19:18 hours, she sends, how did you know? At 23:09 hours, she sends, you busy? At 23:11 hours, there is an incoming missed call again from Jarvis's number, missed call from Bay for life. It's now July 13th, 01:44 hours. Naziah has sent him a picture. Immediately after that, she sends a text that says shower pic, and then there's some emojis. At 01:49, she says, damn, no response. At 01:49, 21 seconds, she sends some type of emojis again, and all those messages were deleted.
And now moving to July 22nd.
Before we move on, Sergeant Jones, do you need a moment, a break? Are you okay?
I gotta go a little bit longer.
Okay, here we go.
Unless the court needs a break.
No,
Okay.
I'm making sure that she doesn't need a break.
July 22nd, 2023 at 14:56 hours, Naziah sends, Bae, I wanna fuck. Then at 14:57, he replies, work. Immediately after that, he replies, I do too. 14:57, Naziah replies, no you don't. 14:57, Jarvis replies, I do. Immediately after that, Jarvis sends, WYA, or where you at? 14:57, Naziah sends, I'm at the crib. 14:57 hours and 57 seconds, Jarvis replies, come on. At 14:58, Naziah replies, Shan and Nana went to Family Dollar. The next message says, I can't, I wish I could. At 14:58, Jarvis replies, how long are they gonna be? At 14:58, Naziah sends to him, IDK, or I don't know. The next message is, I'm so horny. Then at 14:59, she sends, I want a hug from you. At 15:01, Jarvis sends her a message that says, "I'm on my way," with the exclamation point. "I just got off the phone with Shan. They are at the barber shop."
And were those
those
messages
messages were deleted, yes.
And moving to July 24th.
July 24, 2023 at 03:24 hours, Naziah sends Jarvis a message that says, "Don't park in front." Immediately Jarvis replies, "Why?" Then at 03:25 Jarvis sends, "You act like you're gonna come outside." At 03:25 Naziah sends, "I can't, I have guests." 03:25 she sends, "And people do watch and look at the house all night." At 03:26 she sends, "Just park down the street, please, thank you." 03:26 hours, Jarvis replies to her, "Who?" Naziah then replies back, "People on the block." At 03:26 Jarvis replies, "Who is the guest?" At 03:26 Naziah says, "My girlfriend, Vari girlfriend." 03:27 Naziah sends, "I took his bitch." And at 03:27 Jarvis replies to her, "She is our bitch." At 03:27 Naziah sends to Jarvis, "She 14, about to be 15. At 03:28 she sends, "Are you close?" At 03:28 Jarvis replies, "Is she our bitch or no?" Zero 03:28 Naziah replies, "Yes." Jarvis then replies to her and says, "You fake." 03:28 Naziah says, "How? She is our bitch." At 03:29 she sends, "Faye, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you mad." 03:30 Jarvis replies to her, "She don't know about us, right?" 03:31 Jarvis then says, "And is she trustworthy?" At 03:31 Naziah replies, "Yes, she don't know about us." At 03:56 she sends, "It's off." 03:57 Jarvis replies, "Wrong light." And at 03:57 she says the letter K.
Were those messages deleted?
Yes.
Okay. And later in the day on July 24th.
July 24th at 12:22 Naziah sends to Jarvis, "Fuck me then." At 12:22 he replies, "Huh?" And at 12:23 he replies, "I'm trying to." At 12:23 Naziah sends to him, "You said fuck me." At 12:23 she sends, "So do so." 12:23 Jarvis replies, "When?" 12:23 Naziah replies, "Trying to make time, going through my schedule, RN, for right now." 12:24 Naziah sends, "What time you going to work?" At 12:40 Jarvis replies, "Now." And now jumps to 21 hours, Naziah sends, "WYD for what you're doing." Then at 21:23 she sends, "You free?" with some question marks. We now jump to July 25th. At 17:33 hours, Naziah sends, "I want to fuck today." At 17:33 hours, Jarvis replies back, "Come on." Then immediately after he replies, "I'm by myself." At 17:33 she sends back to him, "I can't RN for right now." At 17:34 Naziah sends, "After work, can you call for me please?" And those messages were all deleted as well.
And now jumping to August 4th.
August 4th, 2023 at 22:07 hours, Naziah sends to Jarvis. Shan and Nana left. DON, and then there's some type of emoji. Know what time they coming back. At 22:08, Jarvis replies, okay, what you saying? Naziah then replies back, what you think I'm trying to say? But there's some emojis in there again. At 22:09, Jarvis replies back with some type of emoji. Naziah then replies back, IDK, is it? I don't know, is it? At 22:09, Naziah sends, what you thinking? At 22:10, Jarvis replies to Naziah, are we fucking? At 22:10, Naziah sends, shit, are we? SHI. At 22:12, Naziah sends a bunch of question marks. Now it's August 5th. Naziah sends, wow, you stood me up. August 5th at 00:47, she sends, I was waiting. And then at 00:47, she sends, I a bum. And the next message after that is a correction that says, you a bum.
And were those deleted?
Yes.
And now jumping to August 26th.
Okay, I need a break now.
Okay.
I'm out.
Be a good time for a 15-minute break. You come back. 12:10. Probably got a text. I don't do this. I don't do YouTube. I always just click on my channel and hit live, but apparently I'm not in the chat, so I don't know how to do it. You will probably, the problem is I would have to end the live stream and walk back on, and I don't want to separate the clip. So even on the camera, the last few minutes. Okay. Okay, we are back on the record. This is case 2459617, the people of the state of Michigan versus Jarvis Butts. All parties are present. We took a 20-minute break, and Ms. Ripley, you can continue with your questioning.
Thank you. Sergeant Jarvis, I believe we were leaving off at August 26th.
Yes. So text messages from August 26, 2023, starting at 09:09 hours. Naziah sends to Jarvis, I'm in so much pain right now. At 09:09, 40 seconds, she says, my stomach hurts really bad. At 09:37 hours, Jarvis attempts to call Naziah. It shows here missed call from Bay for Life. At 14:26 hours, Naziah texts Jarvis and says, I did have my period. It came when I was in the hospital. At 14:20 hours, this is now jumped to August 27th. 14:20 hours, Naziah sends GM for good morning. August 28th, at 00:06 hours, Naziah sends to Jarvis, my stomach hurt real bad. 00:55 hours, she sends, why you can't answer? 00:56 hours, she sends, never mind this, you anyway. At 01:31 hours, Jarvis replies to her, yes, baby. At 01:32, Neziah replies, my stomach hurt really bad. At 01:32 hours, Jarvis replies to her, I didn't nut inside of you. At 01:33, Neziah replies, I'm not even talking about that. I'm saying it hurts really bad. At 01:34, she says, are you busy? 01:49, Neziah says, I want to talk to you about some, let me know when you are free. And these were all deleted.
Okay. And August 28th, later in the day.
August 28th at 13:31 hours, Neziah sends a message to Jarvis that says, I want to try something. At 13:32, he replies back, what? Spelled W-A-T. At 13:32 hours, she says, a threesome. At 13:44 hours, Neziah sends, you down for it? Then she sends a question mark. At 13:44, Jarvis replies back, with who? 13:44, she replies, IDK, or I don't know yet, do you got someone? At 13:45, she sends, I'm still looking.
And were those deleted?
Yes.
Okay. And just a little, couple hours later on August 28th.
August 28th at 18:58 hours, Neziah sends, I feel you don't want to be bothered with me. 2200 hours, she sends, WYD for what you're doing. 2200 hours, she replies back, thinking about you. 2201, she sends, oh, so are you down with the threesome? 2221, he replies, yes, with who though? 2246, she sends, IK, still looking. Then immediately after that, she replies, IDK for I don't know. It is now August 29th at 03:47. She sends, bet, that's what's up. He replies, huh? Neziah then replies, none, we'll figure it out. At 03:49 hours, he sends what? She then replies back to him, never mind, NBM, are you busy? She then replies at 03:50, again, exactly, so I'll take that as a yes.
And were those deleted?
Yes.
And now we're moving forward to, sorry.
That's okay, go ahead.
We're moving forward to September 26th.
September 26th, starting at 14:31 hours, Neziah sends, Bae, you up? With some question marks. Then she sends another set of question marks. 14:32, he replies, yeah. 14:33, Neziah sends, my period haven't came at all. 14:36, she sends, hello, you there? With some question marks. 14:37, Jarvis replies to Neziah, what you mean? At 14:38, Neziah says, it have not came. 14:38, Jarvis replies to her, since when? Neziah then sends at 14:38, 42 seconds, since I was in the hospital. The next message is, that was last month. I'm scared, I don't know, IDK, what to do. I have to go to the doctor's TM for tomorrow. At 14:41, Jarvis replies to Neziah and says, you said that you took a pregnancy test and it was negative. 14:41, she replies, it did. At 14:41, Jarvis then replies, so go get another one. At 14:42, Neziah tells him on a text, I can't, I have no money. After that, she says, you go get one. 1443, she says, you ain't scared to get a plan B, get a pregnancy test and bring it later today. Just act like you have to use the bathroom. At 1436, she says, PLS for please. She then replies, will you do it, with some question marks. At 1451, she says, hello, with a bunch of question marks. Then at 1456, Jarvis replies to her with, okay.
Okay, and now the messages from 9:26 at 14:31 and 41 seconds, all the way to 14:39 and 42 seconds, were those deleted?
Well, so they're deleted from the 14:31, 41 seconds, all the way down to 14:39 and 13 seconds. Those are not deleted.
Okay.
Then there's two that are deleted, which are the two messages that talked about, I'm scared, I don't know what I have to do. I have to go to the doctor's tomorrow. And then the other one that she deleted was when it says, you said that you took a pregnancy test and it was negative.
Okay.
There's one that she did not delete that was, it did. Then the rest of them after that, where it talks about get another test, come upstairs, and put it in the bathroom, those messages were deleted.
Okay. And moving to September 27th.
September 27th, starting at 21:26 hours, Nasiah sends, but are we still on for Friday? At 21:31, Jarvis replies, what you mean? 21:38, she says, are we still on for Friday? At 21:49, Jarvis replies, yes. 21:49, Nasiah says, the letter K. At 21:49, Jarvis then sends a text to her asking, what we doing though? At 21:49, she sends back, fucking. At 21:50, Jarvis replies, seriously? 21:50, Nasiah replies, yeah, what else we gonna do? 21:50, Jarvis replies back to her, where? Nasiah then replies back immediately and says, IDK, or I don't know, you pick somewhere. Then at 21:51, Jarvis sends to her, I always do. 21:51, Nasiah sends, I know. At 21:52, she says, I really just want to cuddle, but if you want to fuck, we can. 21:52, 20 seconds, she sends, so do you, with some question marks. 21:52 and 35 seconds, Jarvis sends to her, do I weigh? Then right after that is a word that was corrected, like what? So it should have said, do I what? Then Nasiah sends at 21:52, wanna fuck. At 21:53, she sends, I just wanna cuddle, but it ain't always what I wanna do. At 21:53, she says, so yes or no? At 21:54, Jarvis replies, only if you want to. 21:54, she says, okay, so we fucking then. 21:55, Jarvis replies, so stop talking about you want to cuddle then. 21:55, Nasiah replies, okay, damn, you don't have to be mean. At 21:55, Jarvis replies, and it shows that he laughed at her comment about you don't have to be mean.
Okay. And were all of those messages deleted?
No.
Okay. Where does it start that it was deleted?
They do not start getting deleted until the messages that Jarvis sends to her, only if you want to, so we fucking then, stop talking about you want to cuddle. Those are the messages that were deleted.
Okay. And now we are moving forward to October 19th.
October 19th, 2023 at 22:23 hours, Jarvis sends Neziah a text that says, "Hey." She replies back, "Are you ignoring me?" Jarvis then replies, "No." It now jumps to October 21st at 19:05 hours. Neziah sends, "Hey bae, I need that plan B today." At 19:07 hours, Jarvis sends her the letter Y. The next message isn't sent until October 22nd at 04:33 hours when Neziah replies back to him, WIMY, so for meaning what you mean, why.
And were those deleted?
Yes.
And now jumping to November 27th.
Okay, so now we're getting into the -5 hours for the,
Okay.
November 27th, 2023 at 21:06 hours, Neziah sends, "I just want to talk. I really don't want to lose you." At 21:09 she sends, "Can we talk later, yes or no?" At 22:28 she says, "I don't what's your problem, but I need you to bring me what I need tonight. It's hard doing all this gym shit with this baby, and if I don't do them, I'm gonna get a F." 22:28 she says, "If you keep ignoring me, you just gonna get no more pussy." 22:35 she sends, "Answer the phone, you not doing nothing." 22:36 she sends, PLSSSS for please.
And were those deleted?
Yes.
And now, I'm going to jump ahead to January 9th of 2024.
January 9th, 2024 at 14:21, Neziah sent to Jarvis, "Don't forget, be there before 3. I will let you know when I'm leaving the school. If you're not there, I will wait." Then at 14:22, she sends, "Send okay if you've seen the message so I can delete your number." Then at 14:23, Jarvis replies, "Okay," and those messages were deleted.
And there was no further communication between Neziah's text number and Jarvis's number after January 9th, 2024, 1 year ago today.
Yes.
Nothing further, Judge.
Time-wise, for lunch break, do you want to do your cross before? Okay. Let's break for lunch.